Number two, how much alimony will I have to pay and for how long? So we get this question a lot. If you're married long enough where alimony can be an issue, how long is long enough? I mean, more than a few years, more than 5 years. You start getting into 20, 25-year marriage, or spousal support as it's also called, is definitely an issue here in Metro Detroit. In Michigan, where I practice law, spousal support or alimony certainly is something that's possible. It's certainly valid. It's something that people are forced to pay if they end up doing a trial and a court makes a decision, or if they reach an agreement, they agree on paying some spousal support or alimony if the circumstances justify it. So what's going to justify it? I mean, primarily it's a difference in income. The bigger the disparity in the incomes, the more likely that you would be paying some spousal support or alimony. You got to be married long enough. There's no minimum. There's no law that says how long you got to be married for alimony or spousal support to be valid. But you start looking at longer than a 5-year marriage and a big difference in income, and you could be in trouble at that point. You might have to be paying some spousal support or alimony. So at that point, how is that calculated? Well, it's based on 12 different factors, but the biggest thing that affects alimony or spousal support is the disparity in income. If you're making $200,000 a year and your wife makes or spouse makes very little, maybe 0 or 30 or 40 or something, you're in an alimony or spousal support kind of situation at that point. Now, if you have minor children and you're getting divorced, child support has to be calculated first. But putting aside children and child support and those kind of issues, if you're in a situation where you make considerable amount of money, you're making 3 times as much as your spouse does, or even twice as much as your spouse does, you could be in a situation where you'd have to pay spousal support. You also look at what are the expenses, what are your monthly bills, what are your spouse's monthly bills, how old are they, what's their health, what's their education, ability to work if they're not working, or ability to make more than they're making if they're not making much, if they're under earning. But in general, spousal support alimony is a possibility. It's alive and well, and it could be something that you end up having to pay in a divorce.